Hey everyone, this is Josh Crofutt with Elite Shotguns. I'm here with Sean Mainland, president of Kolar Arms. Sean's going to take a minute here at the Vero Beach Gun Room and walk us through some of the different configurations and engraving patterns, stocks for the different sporting models that we have here on display. Sean?
I'm glad to be here because I have a bunch of beautiful Kolar guns, so I'm going to talk about those a little bit. This one's called the Royale. Beautiful, beautiful piece of wood on there. There's an F1. Here's a Regal, a little bit of gold, a little game scene on the bottom. This is actually a round body, so you see on these how it has that little side panel. This, we took that off and rounded it. What's nice about that is you can see the engraving wrap around. We have another one here as well. This has an FX stock. You can see it's just a little bit thicker. It's a 16th wider, 1/8 inch taller. It did absorb a little more recoil than that F1. So I always say this is least recoiling gun you can get. This is a side plate. We do one a year. We have this extra one. This extra material. This was engraved by our in-house guy, Dennis Zeitz, who's been cutting for us since early 90s, before we even made the Kolar gun. Back when we were doing Remington, he was engraving those. Here's a Premier. This has been a very popular model. It's just beautiful. It's bold, nice and deep. It's called the Grand. Just said the round body where the engraving wraps around. And then this is a nice blued gun. This is called the Enhanced Receiver. It just has a little bit on the side, little scroll on the bottom. That we just do on our in-house laser. And yeah, I'll call out that this is also a different stock that we have. It's called the Y1. It's for the ladies, so the grip's a little more forward. The comb's a little bit higher. Normally women have higher cheekbones. And yeah, we usually put that on a round body because it is just a little bit lighter. And yeah, this awesome, all beautiful stocks, beautiful receivers. Guys do good.
So Sean, one of the most common questions and comments that I get at Elite Shotguns when we're demoing guns, selling guns, setting people up for a gun is about the Kolar being a heavy gun.
Yeah.
So in the sporting world, people are looking for a lively gun, a gun that moves. You want to talk about Kolar and how it's progressed over the years into being more of a sporting style gun?
Yeah, absolutely. And as a sport grows, sporting clay specifically, that has demand for a lighter gun. Our reputation was always kind of trap and a heavier gun. Made a lot of changes. So in 2014, we started introducing the Max Light barrels. So lightweight, we changed from 750 bore to 740, and most of that weight's out of the barrel and the monoblock. You can tell because there's going to be 2 lightning holes here. And I like to tell people, like, this feels like an 8 3/4 pounds gun. Mm-hmm. This feels like an 8-pound gun because it's balanced in your hand. We'll balance every single one. If anything, it's a little back heavy, and we will remove material from the inside here. And it's extremely lively because of that balance. And then, with the weight, it's still not the lightest gun out there, but absorbs a ton of recoil.
Absorbs a lot of recoil.
Yes, yeah. and it still moves very quick. We did come out with this round body too, so the other ones had those side panels on it. We call it classic receiver. It took about 1.5 ounces out. Which isn't crazy, but it's between the hands and it's still balanced, so it does still.
Sean, could you talk to us a little bit about what sets your gun apart and what sets your company apart in this market?
I'd love to. So of course, we're made in Wisconsin, 100% American-made gun. Service, we really stand behind this product. We have a lifetime warranty. Even if you buy it used, we're gonna honor that warranty. All our material is made out of bar stock. Even I like to point out this trigger guard. Starts off about this big. Remove a lot of material. That's why these things do last forever. I know there's one customer who has over 3 million rounds through his Kolar.
Wow.
You would never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's just as reliable as you can get. It's got coil springs instead of leaf springs. And yeah, just everything being made out of bar stock. That's why it lasts and goes and goes.
I know folks coming into the store love hearing about it being American made and being a family company, so that's a huge selling point for sure.
Yeah. So, and even between the metal beam bar stock and our connection with our barrel to our breech face, there's a gas seal here. So that's why it's so low recoiling. So the metal, and then it's making contact, so when it shoots, it hits that entire breech face rather than just the hinge pins. If there's a gap here, it'll be in the hinge pins. You'll feel it more, it'll wear. But that's why these things close up so solid and doesn't recoil.
Yeah. Thanks, Sean. These are all available and on display at the Vero Beach Gun Room and also at EliteShotguns.com.